Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Sensei Pink and I'm coming back to you guys for my review on Down to Earth episode 114. Now, if you have already been here before, you may already know what I'm gonna say. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. So we pick up from last episode when everyone ran into Dustin and our group is now leaving the convention and they're talking about how cool it was to run into Dustin, especially Kade. And Kade's just like, yeah, it's gonna be really cool now that he's actually moving back. And as Zay is like walking behind Kade, she's just recalling the conversation that she overheard with Dustin and Kade, basically of Delilah being this toxic bitch that we know she is, and Kade denying it. What's funny though is that we kind of see Zay throughout this whole thing as she's just listening in. Like, Sherry is just like talking to her and she's just low-key ignoring Sherry, and then eventually is just like shh, like going up to her bare suit to just like get her to be quiet so that she can keep like eavesdropping. Eventually this is interrupted when Susie comes up and is just like, hey Zay, let's take a picture for your Instagram. And then all three of them just get caught in like, you know, getting Sherry on board to add Zay on Instagram and, you know, the whole catching up on social media type thing. After the whole Instagram situation and our group is just like kind of leaving the convention, Dustin runs out and it's just like, wait. And when he runs out, he has a horde of fans right behind him. He gives his number to Kade so that they can keep in touch. And the fans eventually whisk him away. And the rest of our group just starts to go their separate ways and tries to head home. As everyone splits up, Susie is just like, hey Zay, you ready to go home? And she's just like, you know what? I'm actually gonna go with Kade today. And Susie's just like, you know, you don't have to tell me that. You do what you want, girl. And right after that, Kade probably gets the cutest jump scare of his life when Zay comes running up and jumps on his back and begins to ask him if she can come with him today, which he happily just agrees to. As she gets home, she's thinking about everything that she missed, like the bathroom, Cosmo, our favorite pretty kitty, and just relaxing on the couch playing video games with her best boyfriend, Kade. As these two are sitting on the couch and thinking about how great the day went at the con, Zaida begins to ask Kade if Delilah was actually a sweet person. After hearing her ask like if she was a sweet person, Kade is just like, yeah, she was. Like, where did you get this from? And we then end this episode off with Zaida basically telling Kade like, look, I want you to prove it to me. Put your head to my head and we're gonna figure this out right now. So guys, my thoughts on this episode, I really don't have much going on in my thought process about this, honestly, because I feel like this was kind of like a lead up to next episode. Number one, I'm just happy that Kade does have a new friend in town and a good friend named Dustin, obviously. And I just feel like Dustin's role in this story is going to be a lot bigger than we think it is. Obviously, him and Susie have their unresolved situation, but I definitely think he will be a part of the reason why Kade finally sees Delilah for what she is. I definitely think that eventually like Kade is actually gonna get mad at him or something, like for basically pointing out that she's toxic, or you know, let's say like Kade and Delilah do get back together and, you know, Dustin is just like, look, I don't want to be friends, not even friends with you, but like, you know, you let this toxic person back in your life and you just don't seem to care, and they'll have like a blowout over that. And, you know, I definitely see Dustin actually finding out that Zay is an alien and helping their love story and basically him be part of the get Delilah out this bitch club. Next, I can't wait for next episode because I already know that Kade is lying. Like, you know, just the look on his face and everything like that, and the fact that Zay actually seems so adamant about this, because I mean, she's obviously seen some things in the memories, and it ain't looking too pretty for Kade. So I actually really want to see what kind of toxic is Delilah next episode, because I don't even think the question is if she's toxic. I think it's how is she toxic? You know what I mean? So with that said, let me know, what do you guys think of this episode, and what do you guys think is going to happen next episode? What kind of toxic do you guys think that Delilah is going to be? So now that we're coming to a close, be sure to follow me on all of my social media, my TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and all that fun stuff. And of course, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button if you want to see more of me, Sensei Pink.